A recent tragic accident involving two high school students walking in a crosswalk inspired the Board of Selectmen to hold a community discussion on pedestrian safety. At the meeting on Tuesday, March 27th, Needham residents expressed their concerns and ideas to make walking safer. Elizabeth Kalajian has the details.
Board of Selectmen Chair Marianne Cooley began the meeting by reading aloud a letter from Craig Newfield, the father of Talia Newfield, a student who was killed by an alleged negligent driver when crossing the street this past February.
We would not want to see the town spend money to make people feel better, to feel like they are taking action when those actions can only give a false sense of security. No signs, bumps, lights, markings, or other measures can prevent tragedies when drivers fail to obey the law or when they drive negligently or recklessly.
Some residents agree that lack of signage is not the problem, but distracted driving is.
It's people that are causing this. We can have all the bells and whistles, but people are not paying attention and they're not slowing down to think, what if? And I don't know how we can do that. Maybe instead of having the flags with the library that are up periodically, say, caution, these are your citizens here. We're a part of a community, slow down.
You know, I see drivers on their phones all the time. You know, texting, even handheld GPSs, it's distracting. And maybe it's education campaigns or signage, and I think whatever it is, we need to do more just to keep eyes on the road. And all other safety measures do nothing when drivers aren't looking.
I don't, frankly, understand why there hasn't been hyper-enforcement of speeding laws, why it isn't the case that drivers don't know that if they come into Needham and they speed or they drive recklessly, they're going to get ticketed. That should be the case. It's been, I don't know, 6 weeks since that horrible accident, and like I said, I live right by Webster Street. I have not seen any change whatsoever, and it's beyond sad.
Several concerned parents and neighbors believe there are ways to improve pedestrian safety in town.
I look forward to the day when I can look out my window of my house and see one of those pedestrian warning beacons on Webster Street, instead of the memories that I have of the evening of February 10th.
For those that come racing through the town and causing danger for people who are trying to watch out for themselves, it's a problem that I think we could address with lower speed limits or some other way to slow the drivers down on Webster and make it more obvious that people are trying to cross.
We definitely need to focus on making doing everything we can to make the crosswalks, our sidewalks, our streets safe. We are a pedestrian town, and nothing's going to change about that. That's a fact of what we are.
For the Needham Channel News, I'm Elizabeth Kalajian.